Why'd you gotta go get killed? You ain't so little as mice. I didn't bounce you so hard. Well, now when George finds out, he won't let me tend the rabbits. Well, goddamn you! Why'd you have to go get killed? It was 'cause you was so little. Well, they told me you wasn't, but I didn't listen. Well, now George won't let me. Now he won't let me. Maybe if I had this pup, why George would have never know. I mean, this here goddamn son of a bitch meant nothing to George.
Lenny! Lenny, where are you at? Ah, Lenny. Thought I'd find you here. Listen, I've been talking to Slim. Don't worry. You two ain't gonna get the can. Slim's been talking to the boss, saying that you two are good buckers. Boss needs to buck that grain. But the boss told Slim that he's gonna be keeping an eye on you and George. But don't worry, you ain't gonna get the can. Oh, and the boss has been talking to Curly's wife. You don't need to worry about her no more. She was told to stay away from the guys and the barn and such. So we don't have to worry about her anymore. Hey, aren't you glad about this?
Yeah.
Hey, you ain't sick, right? Right then. Best go look for George and tell him what I told you.
What you doing there?
Just sitting here.
You seen what I done?
Yeah. You bring the bags.
You won't tell no one, will you?
I ain't supposed to have nothing to do with you. George says so.
George give you all your orders?
Well, not to talk or nothing.
You won't tell about that suitcase. I ain't meant to live like this. Tonight, I'm gonna get out. Come here and get my things and get out. I'm gonna go in pitches. Hey, what you got under there?
Nothing. I ain't to talk to you.
Listen, them guys got a horseshoe tenement out there. It's only 4 o'clock and they got money there. You don't need to be scared to talk to me.
Well, I ain't supposed to.
What you got under there?
Why, it's just my pup. Just my little old pup.
Why, he's dead.
He was so little, I was just petting him with my fingers, and he made like he was gonna bite me, so I made like I was gonna smack him, and then I done it, and he was dead.
Don't you worry none. It was just a mutt. The whole country's full of mutts.
It ain't that so much. It's just that when George finds out, he won't let me tend to what he said I could.
Listen, them guys got money better than that horseshoe tenement. They ain't gonna leave it. And tomorrow, I'll be gone. Come in here, get my things, and get out. I'll go in the night and come right to Hollywood.
We was gonna have a house with raspberry bushes.
I ain't meant to live like this. I come from Salinas. One time, the show come through, and a guy said I could go with the show. I said he was gonna put me in pictures. My old lady wouldn't let me though, because I was only 15. Well, I wouldn't stay no place where they stole your letters, so I married Curly. Married him instead.
I was gonna take a sack and fill it with alfalfa, and then I was gonna...
Another time I met a man and he was in pictures. So he was gonna put me in pictures. Met him at the Riverside Dance Palace. Said he was gonna write to me, but my old lady stole that letter. So I married Curly. Met him at Riverside Dance Palace too.
I hope George ain't gonna be mad about this here pup.
I ain't told this to nobody before. Maybe I oughtn't to. I don't like Curly. He ain't a nice fella. I might have stayed, but last night him and his old man both lit on me. Well, I wasn't gonna stay no place where they run you over. I'll go in the night and thumb right to Hollywood.
We was gonna get out of here pretty soon too. This ain't no nice place.
Of course, when I leave, my old lady won't never speak to me no more. She'll think we ain't decent. Well, we really ain't decent. My man was a drunk. They put him away. There. Now I told.
We was gonna go away, far away from here.
My old man was a sign painter when he worked. used to get drunk and paint crazy pictures and waste paint. One night, him and my old lady got into an awful fight. They was always fighting. I remember in the night, he come up to me and said, "Let's go, me run away." The trees was dark and I was getting pretty sleepy. So he picked me up and put me on his back. He said, "Let's you and me live together, 'cause you're my little girl," he said. "No arguing and fighting, 'cause you're my little daughter. And you'll bake little cakes for me, and I'll paint you pretty pictures all over the wall." In the morning they caught us, and they put him away. I wish we'd went.
One time, George and me was to the Sacramento Fair, and then one day I fell in the river, and George pulled me out. He saved me, and then we went to the Sacramento Fair. Oh, it was so nice. They had all sorts of stuff there. Why, they had long-haired rabbits.
They locked him up, and a little while he died.
Maybe if I throw this pup away, why, George wouldn't even notice.
Don't you think of nothing but your pup?
Well, I like
Somebody made a ringer.
I like petting soft things, nice things. Why, I really want to pet rabbits, but I'd even pet mice if I couldn't find nothing nicer.
I think you're nuts.
Well, I ain't nuts. George says I ain't. I just like to pet, nice things, soft things.
Well, who don't? Everybody likes that. I like to feel silk and velvet. You like to feel velvet?
Yeah, and I used to have some too. About this big a piece. Some lady gave it to me, but I must have lost it. I ain't seen it in a long time.
You're nuts, but you're a kind of nice fella. And a person can kind of see what you mean. Sometimes when I'm brushing my hair, I just sit there and stroke it because it's so soft. Some people got kind of coarse hair. You say curly, his hair's just like wire. Mine is soft and fine. Here, feel. Feel how soft it is. Don't you muss it up.
Oh, that's nice. Oh gosh, that's nice.
Look out now, you must it. Stop it now, you must it all up. Hey, let go, you let go. Hey.
No, please don't yell. George will get mad if you yell. No, please. I don't want you to do that. George will get mad, and I can't have that. Now, don't you yell. Don't you go yelling. I had to do that. George would have been mad if you done yelled. Oh, I done a bad thing. Oh, I done a real bad thing. And George, he said, hide in the brush by the river. Oh gosh, he's gonna be mad. Down by the river. I'll take this pup with me. It's bad enough as it is.
Lenny, still in here? Listen, Lenny, I've been figuring. You're not supposed to be in here. Didn't know you was here. Say, you shouldn't be sleeping here. George! Get in here, quick! What do you want? Look! What the hell's the matter with him?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Who do you think done it?
And you got any idea who? I think I always knew.
What are we gonna
Way back in my head, I always knew.
What are we gonna do now, George? What are we gonna do?
I guess we gotta tell the guys. Maybe they'll be nice to him. Maybe they'll lock him up and then they'll be nice to him.
You know that's not gonna happen, George. You know Lenny's gonna want. You know Curly's gonna want to get him lynched after this. You know the way Curly is.
Yeah. Yeah, I know how Curly is. I know them other guys too.
We can still get the house together, right? We can still do it without Lenny, right? Can we? Can we?
There's always something me and him had. I always knew we'd never do it. Way from the very first, I always knew. Used to like to hear about it so much, I guess I got fooled to thinking that maybe one day we would. I'll take my $50 and I'll go into town and do whatever I want. I could stay in a cat house or sit in the pool room till everybody else goes home. And I'll go back to work and I'll have $50 more.
So, he was such a nice guy. I don't think anybody would be capable of doing anything like this.
Alright, listen. And we gotta tell the other guys about this. There's no getting away with it this time. Maybe they won't hurt Lenny. I ain't gonna let them hurt Lenny. Okay, Candy, now listen. Some of the guys, they're gonna think that I was in on this. So I'm gonna go back to the bunkhouse for a minute. And you're just gonna stand here and wait. And then you're just gonna scream like you just seen it. You think you can do that for me. So the other cops won't think I was in on it.
Sure. I'll do that.
Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna go.
You goddamn crap! You just screwed up anything everyone knew you was going to! I could have held the gun and washed the dishes for them guys. If there was a baseball game or a circus, we would have gone right to her. We would have said the hell with work and gone right to her. And we would have a pig and chickens, and in the winter, a nice fat little stove. And we'd just be sitting there. We'd just be sitting there. Guys, come quick! You gotta see.
I know who done it. That big son of a bitch done it. I know he done it. While everybody else was out there playing horseshoes. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get my shotgun. I'm gonna shoot him in the guts. Come on, you guys!
I'll get my coat.
Well, I guess Lenny does all right. Her next Buster. Lenny could have done that. Maybe like that time in weed he was telling me about.
I don't know.
I guess we gotta get him. Any idea where he might have went?
Now, look, Slim, we don't gotta shoot him. I mean, you know Lenny, you know that dumb bastard is. He wouldn't have done this just to hurt her. We don't gotta lock him. We can just lock him up. Just lock him up and don't gotta hurt him enough.
If only we can keep Curly in. But Curly wants to shoot him. And suppose they lock him up, George, and they strap him down and lock him in a cage. That ain't no good.
I know.
I think there's only one way to get him out of it.
I know.
That bastard stole my coat. It ain't in my bag.
Dawson, you take it.
You only covered that right here. It's back on the river.
Don't give him no chance. Shoot the guts. That'll double him over.
The only cover out down here is by the river. You could have gone there. Girl, yeah, I think you might stay here with your wife.
Nah. I'm gonna get the big bastard, shoot him in the guts. I'm gonna get him myself.
All right, Curly.
You coming with us, fella?
Look, Curly, I'll go with you. We don't gotta hurt him, right? I mean, you know Lenny, he wouldn't have done this on purpose.
Don't hurt him. He's got Carlson's coat, ain't he?
Major Carlson lost his coat.
I seen it this morning. It's been took.
Come on, guys!
Danny, you stay here down with her. The rest of us better get going.
All right.
Why there. Now George will never know. Oh, but he'll know. He always knows, and he'll say, don't try to put nothing over on me. And he'll say, just for that, you don't get to tend the rabbits. Oh, this ain't no good. George is going to be real mad at me. Maybe he won't want me anymore. Well, that's all right. I can go right up in them hills and find a cave. Of course, I wouldn't have any nice things like ketchup. Oh, George always knows, and he'll know now.
Let me get the tools. George, get the tools, Daniel! There's George. Better not get too far ahead. You ain't gotta go.
They went this way. Them footprints in the back. And the sand was aimed this way.
Now look, we ain't gonna find them spreading in the bunches, but we gotta spread out.
Sounds right, we gotta spread.
The bunch is pretty thick there. You might be lying there.
Oh, look! Right there's the country road and open fields, and over there's the highway. We gotta get back and spread the bush.
Remember what I said. Shoot him in the guts.
Hey, if you get lost, meet back up here.
All I care is getting the bastard.
Where is he? You won't. I should go away.
Let it come quick.
Where are those guys going, George? Hunting? I like hunting. Why ain't we going with it? Is it because I've done a bad thing?
It don't make no difference.
Is that why I can't go hunting? Because I've done a bad thing?
It don't make no difference. Now come on, Lenny. I want you to sit. I want you to sit right here.
George,
Yeah?
ain't you gonna give me a no help?
Give you a hell. What for?
Yeah, like you always do. Like, if I didn't have you, I'd take my $50 and,
Oh, Lenny. You can't remember a damn thing, but you remember every word I'll say.
Well, go on. Ain't you gonna do it?
If I didn't have you on my tail, I could live so easy. The end of the month will come and I could take my $50 and stay in a cat house all night.
Ain't you gonna give me more hell, George?
No.
You want I should go away?
No. I want you to stay right here with me.
Well then, tell me like you done before.
Tell you what.
About the other guys and about us.
Guys like us that work on ranches is the loneliest guys in the world. They ain't got no family. They ain't got no place. They go into town to work up a steak, and then they blow their steak in town.
But not us, and why?
Because
I
got you.
And you got me, and that's what gives a hootin' hell about us.
Yeah. Take off your hat, Lenny. Come on, the air feels fine.
Tell me how it's gonna be.
It's gonna be 10 acres. It's gonna be a little house and some vegetables and a little patch of alfalfa.
For the rabbits.
For the rabbits.
And I get to tend the rabbits.
You get to tend the rabbits.
And we get to live off the fat of the land.
That's right, Lenny. Now, come on. I want you to look right there. I'm going to tell it to you like you can almost see it.
Where, George?
Right out there. Like you can almost see it. Ain't gonna be no trouble there. Gonna be no mess. And no one's gonna be mean to you. everything is just gonna be nice.
Yeah, and